Hey guys, Cmixx here. Another magic of reality. Anyway, the other day I made one about frequency, power of frequency, how you can use it, how you can use it to your advantage, how it can work against you. I just wanted to clarify a few points and kind of explain when you're taking it to the second level. So I'm always talking a lot about positive thinking. There's these crazy bugs flying around today, tons of them, so they keep landing on me all over. But anyway, I keep talking about positive thinking, and that's the initial start. You know, you got to make that shift, get the negativity out of your life. You know, for the advanced, you need to do a little bit more than just positive thinking. It's like you can't just think of a Ferrari and, you know, have one. It's not always just about hard work either. You know what I mean? Like, just because you're grinding and putting in endless hours at work doesn't mean that's going to make you rich. You know, work smarter, not harder. Anyway, but really the level above positive thinking is using your mind power, utilizing your mind power, which is the power of your subconscious. And it's not just your conscious. Your conscious thinking is, you know, the positive mentality, consciously knowing something's happening and choosing to consciously think about it in a positive rather than a negative light. So on a subconscious level, it's things that you imprint into your memory that happen automatically. You know, like our speech. You're understanding me right now. You may even be, you know, looking through your emails or, you know, doing something else. You know, you might not be comprehending as much as someone who's just paying attention, but still you're able to pick up on human speech because you've been trained on that pattern. You've been taught every word and what it means and the common understanding of it. We're like math. You know, it's why we know our multiplication tables. Those are memorized. You know, why do you think we only got taught them up to like 12s? You know what I mean? If someone asks you like, what's 7 times 14? You're gonna have to sit there and figure it out for a second. You know what I mean? So you know 7 times 4, you know 7 times 1, but you don't know 7 times 14 off the top of your head, I bet. Or like 13 times 9, whatever. Because those weren't imprinted into you. They weren't trained into memory, muscle memory, basically. So if we can teach the subconscious, you know, math tricks and language, this and that, we can program other things in the subconscious as well. And this is where I spoke about it in another video real quick about neuro-linguistic programming, NLP. That's basically what that does, is training your subconscious. And there's other ways to do it besides just NLP. Meditation helps. Mantras, they're like key words, you know what I mean, that you may say to yourself, that will attract certain energies, power, wealth, abundance, etc. So, you know, you can just probably just go type in on Google something about a mantra, like mantras for wealth, mantras for happiness. I'm not going to sit here and recite mantras for you, but that's one way of programming your subconscious, though, is, you know, repetition. After 28, 30 days, something becomes a habit, you know, to do it every single day for 60 days, 70 days, you know, make sure it's in there, really get it in there, and you know, you'll have it the rest of your life, just like multiplication tables or something. So my point being is it's about the mindset, obviously, and on a deeper level about programming your subconscious in ways to benefit you, because you can also program your subconscious in negative ways too, and we kind of have some of that programming since we're kids. you know, whether it's about money or relationships or girls, parents, school, religion. Everything has a basis, and we've been imprinted we've been imprinted a preview basically of what we should expect, and everyone's preview is different. So if you can adjust and tweak and modify that and have control over that, you're going to be able to be in that much more control of your life, rather than just subconsciously having these things imprinted throughout your life and you not even knowing why or how or what they're doing. Rather than when you can sit down, analyze it, take time, change the things you don't like about yourself, change the things that aren't working in your life, and go from there. And it's easy to start. The tough part is really following through, and that's when it's going to make a difference. Getting to a higher vibration, to a higher frequency, again, meditation. You want to decalcify your pineal gland. So it's your third eye inside of your brain. It's a gland buried directly in the middle, asymmetric of your brain, like a walnut, like an acorn. That's your connection to the universe. So the majority of us have our pineal gland. It's calcified. If this is our gland, it's got a coating of calcium, hard coating. So it's like, think of like you having the bad stuff, you can't breathe because you got this coating of mucus. You know what I'm saying? You got to get that out. So the calcification comes from tons of things. It comes from our environment. It comes from our food. It comes from our toxins that are getting into our body. So filtering as much of that out as possible, first of all. Second of all, frequencies can help. Listen to 432. Listen to 528. Type in frequency for whatever you want. Frequency for healing cancer. Frequency for raising vibration. Frequency for positive thinking. Frequency for abundance. Whatever you want. Add isochronic in there too. Isochronic frequency for abundance. ISOCHRONIC. Isochronic. So these things all help decalcify your pineal gland. Playing certain tones, getting rid of the processed foods out of your diet. Gluten. Try to eat more wheat bread. Try to eat more multigrain stuff, sprouted stuff. Fruits, vegetables. Eat foods with a higher vibration. Does a bag of Doritos, or does a juicy like watermelon or bright green, broccoli, and cucumbers, zucchinis, whatever you want to think about, you can inherently just tell that they have a higher vibration than a bag of Doritos. You know what I'm saying? So if you constantly are filling your body with the equivalent of vibrations akin to Doritos and processed foods and McDonald's and Burger King and all that shit, you're constantly putting low vibration foods into you. So your total vibration is the sum output of all the systems in your body. The vibration of your brain, the vibration of your heart, the vibration of your cells in your body. So if one thing's vibrating high and the other's vibrating low, it's going to bring your highest one down. You're only as weak as your weakest link, or you're strong as your weakest link. So on to the pineal gland getting decalcified is important, because not only does it enhance your connection to the universe, it helps you have more in-depth and connective experiences even with other people. So look into that a little bit. Your pineal gland will help regulate your sleep as well. It does a lot of things, and it's really quite interesting once you learn some more about it. And it's not like some new age hippie type thinking stuff. everything I really believe in usually has some sort of hardcore science behind it, or some basis of fact, and you know, researchable type of evidence, not just some hearsay. So look into that if you feel like that resonates with you. But the mind power, back to the mind power. You want to imprint your subconscious now. So imprinting your subconscious with stuff through meditation, mantras, decalcifying your pineal glands. What else can we do? Doing things, giving things away. You know, what you reap is what you sow. Basically, it's like if you put the time in. If you're a farmer, this analogy's probably been used before, but you put the time in and sacrifice, and plant the crops, and wait the time, and this and that, you're gonna reap the benefits 100-fold. You know, that one seed you plant is gonna turn into tons of fruit. So that's where, you know, farmers, not as much today because of all the monocultures and all the monopolies of chemical companies and prices and market shares, but theoretically farmers have an abundant life in terms of being able to get a high yield for their crops, based on their sacrifice that they put in, the time, the effort, everything. Nowadays it doesn't quite work out that way as much from what I understand, but the concept holds true. So by putting in the time, by putting in sacrifice to other people's cause, whether it's time or money or help or whatever, you know, that'll come back to you eventually. You shouldn't do it because it's going to come back to you, but you should just do it knowing that you're perfectly willing to do it without immediate compensation. You know, if you do something if I do something for you today, I don't need to be compensated for it. Whereas a lot of people are like, well, if I do this for you, what are you going to do for me? You know, and I don't want to say it's like having people owe you favors either, because it's not necessarily like that. Like my friend Ian, he's about to move in a month or so, but his other friend Freddie has to move on July 4th. So Freddie asked Ian if he could help him move, and Ian's like, well, I'll help you move, but you got to help me move a month later. Freddie's like, okay. And you know, no one's getting, Ian's losing his 4th of July, you know what I'm saying, but he's guaranteed a you know, free set of hands to help out when he's got to move. So you know, if you're doing well, or if you have something and someone else doesn't, my dad taught me this when I was a kid. Like, if you have a candy bar and your friend's there and doesn't have $1 candy bar, break it in half and give it to him. And so that's always stuck with me for a long time. You know, like even in the studio, if I'm eating some food and I haven't eaten all day, and then someone's in there in a session, they see me eating, even if I'm trying to eat away from them, like out in the kitchen, you know, and they walk out to go outside or something, I'm like, yo, you want any of this? Because it's just only out of respect, because you never know, someone might be starving, they might not have eaten at all that day, and you're just sitting there like taunting them with the smell, and you know, they're seeing you like grubbing it down. So you know, not being so selfish and expecting immediate gratification is something that more of us, I think, could, you know, work to fit into our lives a little bit better. And you never know how, you never know when, but it'll come back to you in a greater form in the future. So that's another part of it. Next, try to take advantage, understand that you're surrounded by wealth and abundance and success. I'm in this city here, Oakland, look. look at these skyscrapers. You know what I mean? Millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Just the Lake Merritt area, the real estate here, the houses, the house prices. I'm surrounded by it, whether or not I have it or not. I'm surrounded by it now. It's there for the taking, in a sense, but I should be inspired by it. I should meet people that can help me, and that's what I do here. You know what I mean? And that is exactly what I do. But the point being is, not everyone takes advantage of that. They don't see, like, wow, I could be living in like some crazy third world country right now with, you know, barely a blanket. So take advantage of what you got. Take advantage of your surroundings. Take advantage of the people around you. And try to raise your vibration. You know, like I said, eat higher vibration foods, meditate, help people get your mindset in a higher vibration. I'm gonna cut it short because I think my battery's gonna die soon, and I gotta get going anyway. But I'll do another video about some more things you can do. Maybe give you some better examples of stuff. One thing is, think of yourself as successful in the now. You know, even if you're not, vision yourself as it now. Take all the things about you that are successful, all the successful qualities. Write them down if you have to, and recite them back to yourself. Like, I am a good learner. I'm abundant. I'm teaching myself to become a better person. I'm learning what I need to learn. I go to the studio and I go to work and I deliver above everyone's expectations. These are all qualities and things that make me successful and why I'm successful now. And I got to embrace that, and more success will come in the future. I embrace that, brings more. It's like a feedback loop. So the trick is not saying like, oh wow, you know, I want to become like this, I want to do this, I want to do that. You got to visualize yourself doing it now. Start today, start this minute. You are successful. You are going to be what you want to be. You are going to do what you want to do. You just got to go do it. So, like I said, I got to get going. The battery's about to die. Follow me on Instagram, Cmixx, 2 X's. Follow the clothing line, Grand's Lifestyle. Follow the studio, Magic City Studios. Websites, magiccity510.com. And then the clothing line is grandslifestyle.com. So visit us, like us, share us. Please help share the videos. The few people that are watching, you know, there's a lot of good feedback, whether public or private feedback, but I appreciate that, and I just hope to get the word out to other people about these videos. So help me with that. Appreciate it.